Friction is a necessary evil. So today's topic is we are going to see about what is the advantages and the disadvantages of friction. Friction is a necessity. What are all the advantages? We are able to walk only due to the friction. There will be a friction between the ground and our feet. Then the tires of the vehicles are grooved. Why we are having there is some designs are drawn in the tires of the car or cycle, whatever it is, in order to increase the friction between road and the tire. The brakes of the wheel cannot work without the friction. So if there is a smooth surface, means the friction will not have. Then finally, in the absence of friction, it will not be possible to write on the paper with the pen or pencil. So there should be a friction between this ball. If I write here, so there should be a friction between this ball. This is a ballpoint pen. The ball is rolling. So from the rolling only the ink will come out. So there should be a friction between the paper and the pen tip or the pencil tip. Otherwise, we are not able to write on the paper. If it is slip down, means it will always sliding down. We are not able to write as what we are wish to write in the paper. So these are all the advantages of friction. Then friction is an evil. Disadvantages: the wear and tear of the machinery is due to friction. Sometimes the friction also reduces efficiency of the machine and increases the power consumption. This is due to the heat production when there is a rubbing of two surfaces. The heat produced due to the friction will damage the parts of the machine. If you are walk on the long time, our shoes, soles of the shoes will be wear off because of the friction. So as the friction has both the advantages and disadvantages, we can say that friction is a necessary evil. Then how to reduce the friction? Methods of reducing the friction. We can, if you are using a polished surface, friction may be reduced. If you are using a lubrication, grease or oil, so in automobiles or any machines, we are using oil to reduce the friction and also reduce the noise produced by the machines. The streamlining shape of the body, the boat, aeroplane, bird shape, all are will be like this. It will be streamlining shape. So whenever the air flows in this one or the water flows in the boat, so what will happen? It will reduce the friction. If we have the boat shape like this, what will happen? The water will be act on in this direction, so the opposing force will be more. So we have to supply more fuel. We have to supply more fuel to move the boat. Hence the boat shape will be like this and the aeroplane shape will be like this. That is a streamlining shape of the body. Then using of ball bearings. You are able to see that the suitcases are having a small rollers. So that means what will happen? The rollers will reduce the friction, as well as you are seeing that ball bearings in the many machineries to reduce the friction. Using anti-friction alloys. Let us see that if the steel and the steel will rub with each other, the friction is more. In other words, if the steel and the alloy of the bronze will rub with each other, the friction is less. Hence, the machinery parts are made with the steel, means there will be another part which within contact with the steel part will be made up of alloy of bronze and brass. By using a air cushion, so the air cushion also reduce the friction. These are all the some methods of reducing the friction. How we can increase the friction? In sometimes we need the more friction in order to do our daily activities. Treading of the tires. That is, I am showing that some designs are drawn in the tires of the two-wheelers or cars or cycle because to increase the friction between road and tires. The irregularities between the two contact surface is called as a friction. Hence, we need to treading the tires. The sand thrown on the tracks of the ice. In colder countries, they are throw the sand on the snowballs. Then only they are able to walk on the snow surface. On a rainy day, we throw some sand on the slippery ground. Even you are able to see that in playing a carom board, we are sprinkling some powders on the carom board in order to in order to increase the friction, because it will be slid down. So that's all only we are using the increasing the friction. So there is a different ways to reduce the friction as well as the increasing the friction. So next is pulling a lawn roller is easier than pushing it. So very simple. Which one is easier? Pull or push is called as a force. Pulling is easier or pushing is easier. That is we are going to see now. So this is a lawn roller. You know that what is a lawn roller? We are seeing in our ground. There is a roller which used to make the pitch of the ground in the flat manner. So this is a roller. This is a handle. So what we are doing that? We are going to pull the roller, not pushing. We are going to pull the roller in this manner. So this is the applied forces in this direction. So the applied force has a two component, horizontal component and vertical component. Horizontal component is F cos theta and the vertical component is F sin theta. But this roller has a weight which is acting downwards direction W. Actually, whenever there is a weight acting downwards mg, there will be a normal reaction force or will be acting in the upward direction. So normally there is a weight acting downwards and normal reaction or in the upward direction. Here only now we are going to pull the lawn roller in this direction with make an angle theta. So the horizontal component, vertical component. If you see that this weight of the roller W will be equal to sum of the R plus F sin theta. W is equal to R plus F sin theta. R is equal to W minus F sin theta. What is this R? This R is equivalent to apparent weight of the roller. That is what we are experiencing when we are pulling the roller. We are experiencing some weight of the roller. You know that roller weight is equal to W minus F sin theta. So this is evidently clearly shown that the weight of the roller will be minused. Some factor will minus this. So actually the actual way, what we are experiencing here, the weight will be reduced. In the other factor, while pushing, so this is a pushing, we are pushing the roller like this, then what will happen? The F cos theta and F sin theta will be go like this. So W plus F sin theta which is equal to R. W plus F sin theta which is equal to R. So what will happen? There will be addition of weight. Here the reduction of weight. Hence we say that pulling is easier than pushing. Pulling is easier than pushing. In terms of friction, what we are saying that Fk, that is the frictional force, is equal to mu k into R, kinetic friction, which is equal to coefficient of kinetic friction into normal reaction. Then mu k, you substitute here R here. What will happen? Mu k is for the pushing, the kinetic friction is more than that of the kinetic friction of the pulling. So very evidently we can say that pulling is easier than pushing. Yes, students, in this video we are seeing that what is the advantages of the friction, what are all the disadvantages of the friction, and then we are seeing that what is the methods to reduce the friction, and also we are seeing that the methods to increasing the friction. Finally we are saying that what is the pulling or pushing are easier. We come to the conclusion pulling is easier than pushing. So I will show this pages slowly in order to copy in your classwork note. So dear students, complete your classwork note then and there. It will be easy for you in the preparation of a board examination, that means annual examinations. So you should have the practice like this. Whenever you have a free time, you complete your classwork note. Also I will upload the screenshot, the scanning copy of this video in our Google Classroom. Thank you students.